this comes out in 2022.
Yeah.
So last year, 2021, today is the last day of the year.
Yeah, Happy New Year, by the way.
Happy New Year.
Welcome back to the last conversation. I have a guest today. Beatrice is joining us today. She's a content creator, but she also runs like a natural hair beauty shop. Yeah, it's called Oyera. I get some of my accessories from there. So she'll be telling us a bit about that. But today we are going to talk a little about, goal setting, planning for a new year, and visualizing your goals. So I will let Beatrice introduce herself before we dive in.
Okay, thank you so much. And thank you for inviting me to your platform.
Yeah.
My name is Beatrice Akatukunda and I am a content creator. I have an Instagram page where I share about natural hair care and also generally self-development. I'm very passionate about planning, and I guess that's why Phyllis decided to invite me today to talk about it. I'm also an entrepreneur, so I have a hair shop where I guide women through the entire process of caring for their hair and providing essential products to use to make sure that they are able to take care of their hair in a very simplified way, and a way that is going to make their hair thrive. Yeah, so those are some things about me.
Yeah, you should check out the shop. It's
Oyera at Oyera UG across all platforms on Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok.
And then the website?
The website is oyerashop.com. Oyerashop.com. Yeah, so you can place orders on there at any time during the day, and we shall make sure that we deliver.
So you should check it out. So without wasting any time, just tell us a bit about when did you start this? Have you always planned your years out? Have you always had the planning habit, or it's something that developed? At what point did you start the planning?
Yeah. Okay, so my planning started, I think, right from when I was young, basically, because I always liked to know, to plan and write. Organization. Okay, so I love organization, and I love to have things in order. Like literally, when things are not organized, my brain is just not organized. Yeah, so that's something that I've carried on. Then I started to plan. So I would do to-do lists even when I was at school, in high school. So anyway, so that's where I started. That was simple things.
Like to-do lists.
Yeah, like to-do lists. So as time went on, in uni, there was this class called the mentorship class. That time in my life, I really needed it because I was struggling in figuring out what's my purpose, who am I, and all those things.
What do I want after this?
Exactly, like what is it? Because like there's a way at campus you are like, campus is not so practical. Okay, at least in Uganda. I don't know about other unis, but then it was so theoretical. So you're just like, okay, now this is not even helping me, figure out what I actually want to do.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's why I was like, okay, let me go for this mentorship class, and I figure out like what am I about and stuff like that. So when I got there, there was this exercise. There was this exercise where we were told to do dream charts for the next 50 years. Hey guys. I was like, what do you mean? I know, like I don't even know what I want to do after university. Like I don't even know if I want to practice what I'm studying. And then you're telling me 50 years. So that was such a huge challenge. So the mentorship class was this. It was founded by Mr. Andrew and Janet Mugembe. They were really passionate about guiding young people into figuring out what is your purpose, pushing you out, like outside your even comfort zone. So they told us do this for the next 50 years, and I think I brought, so this was a dream chat that I did with them when I was in the mentorship class. It's the mentorship class on IG, so you can check it out. So now that was 2018. So I had written the things that I wanted from 2019 to 2046. So that's like 50 years, I guess. Okay, around 50 years. So now all these things were the plans that I had made, and when I wanted to have my dream home, and all these business ideas that I had. Yes. So, but then what's very interesting is that everything has happened since. So now we're getting into 2022, and like I said, sometimes things change, and I think you just have to be very open to the flexibility. Even as you're planning, some things might not work out, but guess what is going to give you a sense of direction now. when I'm able to go back, I can see how much I've grown and how much, you know, I've been able to, achieve most of the things that I planned. So that's basically what it does. And yeah, let's cover my plan. Yeah,
this is amazing, guys.
So that was my serious start.
Yeah.
Into, you know, planning. So now it's like, okay, now you've made the plan of the next 50 years, you know.
Yeah.
You now have to get into the
detail,
daily.
I know, like, it can be a bit scary if someone is just trying to figure out their next step after campus, and now you have to think about 50 years. Like, how do you break that down? Even like visualize up to 5-10 years, because you know in job interviews they ask you where do you want to be in 5 years,
in the next 5 years,
and you're like okay. Yeah. So how do you, because I think plans are very important for you to like go to the finest detail, like dig within yourself and know what exactly you want. But when everything is still so very abstract and very uncertain, it can be scary. And I think for most people, they actually just give up the whole I will let things fall into place.
I'll go vibes. I'll go with the vibes. I'll go with the vibes.
But how did you sit down? Were you working in teams? Were these mentors helping you break that down? And how can someone make it simple for themselves?
Okay. So now, what they basically did, like with the mentorship class, is that they would first take you through. This was one of the last activities. So they've literally taken you through a whole series of getting into asking yourself the hard questions. So they've made you ask yourself the hard questions, the uncomfortable questions, the things that you've been pushing to the back of your mind, like I'm not going to deal with this right now. So you've had an idea, you've tapped into, what do I really like? What is my purpose? Like, there are so many activities that were given, sort of like homeworks that you had to actually take back. So in these homeworks, they're literally asking you the uncomfortable things, you know. So you don't just wake up one day and you just make, like, or you on vibes.
You have to ask the questions before you get to the bigger picture.
That's
so
true.
You are telling us about the daily plan, the small actions that build up to the big goal.
So like after I did that, I was like, okay, now I need to work on the daily. Like, planning has so many advantages, because what planning helps you is that it helps you create a balance. So you kind of you're able to fix in everything, every little detail in your different area, in the different areas of your life. So you're able to find a way to, you know, strike a balance and give time to each and everything. There is, I think, a force with plan. There is a verse in the Bible, I think it's in Habakkuk, and it talks about write it down, something like that.
So to-do lists.
So
the daily, because I know, like, you know, when the year is starting, everyone is like, new year, new me. I have these resolutions. The first 2 months you're like on track, and then like April, June, things just get lost in the way, and then when the year is almost ending, you're like, okay, I had a plan, I had this. How do you keep in check, like, what supplies, what resources do you use to you know, like, be consistent and stick to the idea of planning? So
in the beginning, I used to use notebooks. I'm a hoarder of notebooks, guys. Like, but then also I can't put them out there because you know, you have a bookshelf of books. Now I think I have a bookshelf of notebooks, because I have those books from S3 where I was writing my feelings, where I was writing my disappointments. So last year is when I got introduced to, you know, a Prosper Planner, and it has helped me so much. I think you've shared about it on your page.
So I got it. I got mine yesterday, but this year I was using something. Curated by Girls for Girls. It's mostly like, it's very good for like work, because of course they are more in line with like career and all. So I was using this for last year. I was using for 2021. I was using this, and then I saw her and Shiba post about the Prosper Planner.
So now
let me also show mine. They are beautiful, by the way.
They are so gorgeous. Also, the money you spend on this book is going to make you write in it.
A quick 5 main tips someone should have to use these.
You know. So there are months where you will not even feel like writing.
Yeah,
and you know what? And that's okay. And that's be gracious to yourself. Like, extend grace to yourself. There are times when you
cut yourself
some slack. When you can't be on 100 every day.
Yeah,
all year round. And if you go back, you're able to be like, oh my god, this was a crazy month because I didn't try it. Or like, oh my
which
god,
makes sense, you know?
Which makes sense because, you know, it's growth. Life is not linear. Life, it's non-linear. It's a non-linear curve. So another thing is you can get a planner, or in you can get a planner according to what you want to concentrate on in the, like, what you want to really concentrate on in the year.
Yeah, but for example, also what resonates with
you. Yes,
because if it doesn't, then you will not
then
follow
through. Then another thing, one of the tips that I usually use at the and sometimes, like on Sunday in the afternoon, I sit down and I reflect on how the week was, and then I write in the planner the things that I need to do for the coming week. There's so many times when I've cried to a friend, like, I have a lot of things to do, and they're like, write it down.
You can take 2 weeks
yes,
saying you have a
lot of things to do,
and never get anything
done. Yeah.
So sometimes it's as simple as getting a pen and paper,
writing it down. Yeah. So those are some of the things. Yeah.
Lastly, I wanted you to highlight those must-haves for someone to, you know, have a good time planning. And doesn't have to feel like a chore. Like, what are those 5 things someone should have to have fun? Like any stores that have some of these things that people can look out for, or I don't know, anything that someone could have at their disposal to make this process easier and a bit fun. Yeah.
Okay. So so this is like a vision board. So this is one of the things that I would encourage, and I think you have them in store.
I do.
So so they are really cute in the sense that first of all, they're even flexible. So these ones, as you change your plans, your goals, you can even remove and put. Or maybe you've gotten like a new job and then you now want to grow in your career and you hadn't put it here and you hadn't planned for it, you can now do that. So one of the things that I would encourage is, you know, if you're a beginner and maybe you love to do like the big picture thing, you can get a board and then get like and also you've done an amazing thing where you've done cutouts and another thing that I would say is get a cute notebook. Get a cute planner, get a cute notebook. You know, you might not be able to purchase a planner now, but you can just get a cute notebook and then have a pen and you know, get a quiet space. So even planning is intertwined with journaling. You can start with a gratitude journal, like today I'm just so grateful, or this week I'm so grateful for, you know, this and this and this. Ease yourself into it. So you can get a notebook. You can start with a notebook. You can get a planner. You can get sticky notes. People write sticky notes like and put them on like all over there, maybe wall.
Near their desk.
Generally, you just have to start with the things that come easy to you. Then you grow into it. So another thing that I would say would be discipline. Like you really need a ton of discipline to be consistent, to even get your goals through. Like,
it's 12 months, so you have to really have the discipline to stick to your goals. The other thing I've started to appreciate is accountability partners. She said you're the only one accountable, but those people keep you in check. So if you can get one, like a friend who is also into planning and all, they really like, they ask the tough questions.
They will hold
the ones you fear asking yourself, they will ask you those. So and then there's Ruby's gift shop. Store.
Ruby's gift store.
It's located on Loy
Plaza,
Chisasi. But they also have an online store. You can check them out. But I've also seen most bookstores. There's one on Village Mall. It has a couple of
is it a
planners and all? Book Point. It's, I think, towards the last floor. They have like a variety. You can't really fail to get one that works for you when you go there. But like different bookstores.
There is a Restock.
Restock also has a couple.
There is also Lifeline Designs.
Those people have some. My God. They are very creative, right?
Like their plans are so beautiful.
So there is
Phoenix Rise UG.
They have the calendar and then
they also have a planner. Like
also Girls for Girls, they have a new one actually. I think it goes for 67,000. So you can get, I mean, anything that works for you. And also like you can check them out all before you decide which one. To really settle for one that you will stick with. So as she mentioned, there's also this. the vision board cutout collections. Put some here, but like it can, the goals can change, the vision can change. But what I've liked about this is the second 2021 has been the second year I'm doing this.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
It has been the second year, but trust me, like
that you're selling, or
that I did.
Personally.
Yeah,
okay. I thought you had. So I was like, how come I had never?
So this is the first time I curated this.
Yes.
But like it's the second year I've done a vision board, and trust me, like I had to start there to even come back to the actual planning, because I was not someone who plans. So when I plotted them out, then I started realizing, okay, you want all these things to happen, but every day you have to add a stone to get to there. So that's when I started getting these. Now I've graduated.
Now you're on daily planner
right?
level. You see,
it's a journey,
yourself
right?
into it.
It's a journey. So the vision board is also a good way to start. We have this, and because we are joined by a lady who is about all women wellness and growth and prosperity, we want to like give out one book, vision board cutout book, to the people in her circle. You just have to get the board. So the board goes for 37,000, and then you win yourself this. So Beatrice will
handle that.
Yeah, we'll handle that. I hope you get lucky and get to visualize your goals as the year begins. But otherwise, I want to wish everyone a happy new year, and may you get the strength, the courage to even like keep pushing towards those goals on the hard days and hard months, right? So thank you, Beatrice, for joining us.
Thank you so much. Thanks so much for having me. I actually really enjoyed this.
Oh, thank you. So guys, we'll see you another time. Happy goal setting and happy new year.